today. I'm Lisa Pavati, and I'm delighted to be hosting the Eco-Conscious Music Alliance Global Action Concert. We're just thrilled to be part of World Unity Week, coming home together. We want to invite you to join us as we come together today and every day to co-create positive change in our communities and our hearts, in our world. The Eco-Conscious Music Alliance brings people together through the change-making power of music to co-create community sustainability projects wherever you live, because we are truly one global family, and we are all in this together at this moment of positive change, bringing together a convergence of bright-hearted people and organizations and nature aspects from all over the world during World Unity Week. We're beginning our journey on the 99 days of peace together. And during this time and throughout the year, the Eco-Conscious Music Alliance will be helping people just like you. We're speaking heart to heart on inviting you to envision what is the change you want to create in your community? What kind of projects would you love to seed and grow and blossom? We're here to help. We're really excited to be doing this session today. The first part of our event is our live stream concert, and we have amazing talent for you, incredible musicians who are activists and healers themselves, as well as inspiring, powerful speakers. Today, our Eco-Conscious Music Alliance will have a second session that you can register for at ema.earth, which will be held in the We Convergence Room. And we'll be having a participatory co-creative session about growing community sustainability projects together, kind of think tank global, act local. Right here and now, we want to invite you to center with us. It's June 19th and it is Juneteenth, and we are calling out to the world from Austin, Texas, inviting you to join us in honoring Juneteenth, the history of inequity and our actions to create positive change, to create a just and thriving world for all. We want to dedicate this broadcast and our work always to social justice, racial justice, kindness, and compassion between all people. As we begin today, I want to invite you to ground with us, to feel your roots going into the living earth, and the living earth rising up through each one of us, that we are always connected. We are in fact part of this living organism, this living earth. And we breathe deep together, centered in our hearts. We activate our living love light, uniting together right here, right now, to align ourselves with the wellness of the world, blossoming in each breath. I want to invite you to join us fully present, potent, as we welcome our first presenter and share in a sacred space of sound, song, and activation. I am thrilled to be able to introduce to you today Ama Chandra, who is a sound healer and Reiki master, a student of holistic nursing. And from her roots in Southern gospel and 90s R&B to her journey through world music, neo soul, and jazz, she brings her lifelong relationship with music to inspire her and others to share the healing power of sound for positive transformation and deep well-being. Welcome, Ama Chandra. Hello, it is so wonderful to see you today.
Same, very much so. How are you today?
Doing fantastic. It is so beautiful to get to be here together, coming home together for World Unity Week. And
I love it. I love that. Coming home together. It's such a wonderful way to reconnect, you know?
truly, truly, and feeling the depth of that connection from all of our hearts. As we begin today, I want to invite you to share whatever's in your heart. We're looking forward to your music and your sacred offerings. And I want to just give you my love and appreciation. It was such a delight to get to visit with you earlier in the week. And I'm just so honored and grateful to have you opening and infusing your energy into the beginning of this gathering as we set space together. And I'm going to step off and give you the floor. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, Lisa. Thank you. What a beautiful day to get to gather together, to come home together. We are celebrating for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. You know, we're coming up upon a glorious time known as summer solstice. For some of our family and friends, depending upon where you're checking it at, it might be winter solstice coming soon. We are also enjoying here a celebration known as Father's Day and another celebration known as Juneteenth. I'm so excited to be able to come in and open off this understanding of unity and the energy of freedom. Unity and freedom. There's an understanding that in order for you to be free, I too must be free, and I must remove those things outside of myself. In order for me to be free, you must be free. And it also allows space for you to remove those things inside of yourself that are those things that bind us. And there's no better medicine than I know. It is accompanied by a lot of other energies for sure. However, leading the charge is love. And so I'm going to sing an adaptation of a spiritual. That spiritual had a very clear word, Lord, and I've changed it to love. So I thank you for being with me. We're going to go on a little musical journey, take you with some sounds. And then, on the other side of this love, I invite you to contemplate. I should invite you to contemplate the ideas of freedom for you and freedom for me. Yes, freedom for us all. Thank you. Come by here, love. Come by here. Oh, love. Come by here. Somebody pray now. Come by here. Somebody crying out. Somebody here. Somebody's crying out. Come by here. Oh, love. Come by. Somebody needing love. Come by here. Somebody's in need of love. Come by here. Somebody in need of love. Come by here. Oh, love. Come by here. People are calling for it, love. Come by here. The people are calling for great love. They're calling and they're dreaming for it. Come by here. People are calling for great love. Come by here. Oh, love. Come by here. Oh, love. Come by here. The people are gathered, love. Come by here. We are here. We are here. We are here. Love, 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 love. Come by.
Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, dear heart. Here we are together, one. Thank you for bringing us into sacred union together.
It was wonderful, felt really, really good. And I pray that this energy goes forward and just touches with a sweetness and a refreshness and a readiness all the participants who are coming together from all over the world, the globe, to you know bring this vibration, bring this sentience, this feeling, this knowing into the atmosphere. It's really, really good.
Hmm. I want to invite you to share where people can find out more about your work and your music and change making, and share your website.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so I am officially in school, so that's taking a lot of efforting. It's good stuff. I'm getting my certification as a holistic nurse, and I'm enjoying it. Um, so that means I'm not as frequent on social media as I've been in the past, but you can find me still with Ama Chandra, AMA, and then CHANDRA, Ama Chandra. You can find me there on Facebook as well as YouTube. And if you are interested, I have my website where I offer services, and that is Sanahara, Sanahara Energetics, SANAHARA, a lot of A's there, energetics. So you can find me there. And if you're interested in some meditation, I'm on Insight Timer as well under Sanahara Amachandra. So you can do meditations there with me too. If you do Insight Timer, some people don't. But soon come, there'll be some more things online and some other free services. So thank you so much.
Ah, thank you so much for sharing. And we look forward to seeing you on the community action session to connect in together as well. Thank you, sister.
Awesome.
Blessings
All right, thank
to
you. Take care now.
And next, I am just delighted to be introducing to you Danalia Castell. She is an eco-relations artist, singer, and spiritualist with deep connection with the nature elders, and supports others in connecting with the nature elders and the living earth that we are all part of. Welcome, Danalia. Ah, so good to see you, beautiful sister. Thank you for joining us today.
Are you speaking? Let me check
am.
my apologies.
That's okay.
There we go.
How is that better?
Perfect. And can you hear me?
So lovely. Thank you so much for joining us. We are in invocation of this space and the sharing that we'll be doing together today as we weave with the living earth and each other to co-create wellness and brightness, joy and healing and community sustainability in our local communities and as part of the global community. Thank you for helping us connect even deeper. I'm going to step out and invite you to share your magic. Thank you, sister.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for inviting me to be here.
Thrilled you can join us.
My passion is building my relationship both with Mother Earth and who I call the nature elders. And these could be trees, waters like rivers and lakes, mountains, the wise ones that hold the information that I believe we need at this time. And I wanted to share with you today something that is a regular practice for me before I interact with a nature relative. Even if that's going to involve me gardening in the soil, or I'm going to sit by a river, or I'm actually going to be working and picking up garbage or tending in some way. And that is do what I call make a heart connection with the land. So just pause for a moment and introduce myself, make a heart connection. And then I like to do what I call lay down a blessing. And that blessing could be in the form of a song that I sing. It could be in a little dance that I do. Just something that blesses our time together. And so I'd like to share with you to begin a piece of a kind of a blessing that I often use when I have my drum. It goes like this. Holy, whoa, holy is the ground. Holy, whoa, holy is the ground. 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 Holy. Whoa, holy is the ground. Holy. Whoa, holy is the ground. So you see me kind of looking around when I do it, and it's because I'm imagining I'm out on the ground. And so when I'm on the land, it's like everything I look at, everyone I look at the plants and at the trees and the bushes and the earth, the sacred earth, I just sing that song and I offer the blessing. So here we go. Holy, whoa, holy is the ground. Just acknowledging. Holy, whoa, holy is the ground. 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 And when I don't have my drum, I like to take my hands when I'm singing and moving around. Holy, just placing that blessing down on the ground. I can place it under bushes and around flowers. So it just makes that beautiful heart connection. And so that everything that happens after that is in right relationship with the earth, because we've connected heart to heart as relatives, as beings who are contributing to the thriving of all of life on our earth. The second thing I'd like to share with you, this song is from my Thank You Water CD. It's called We Are the Ones We've Been Waiting For. And I know many of you know this prophecy that was released by the Hopi in 2000, saying it was time to let go of being the solo, working on our own, and to come together in community. And they also said, where's your water? Know where your water is coming from, and to tend to our garden. And then the other thing that was so helpful, they said, there will be people who will be afraid at this new time, and they will cling to the sides of the riverbank. But they will suffer because they're trying to cling to the old. Instead, let go of the bank of the river. Let the current of the river carry you. And look around you and see who is with you in the river now. As we know, many of our friends have changed, our interests have changed, our frequency and energy has changed. So some of our task at this time to really come into relationship is to acknowledge the cycles of life and death and rebirth, so that some friendships fall away and dissolve, and we give gratitude for them, and we allow space for those new friendships and those new colleagues to come in. We're all finding our tribe at this time, those relatives that share our values and interests and will partner with us on projects that are in partnership with our nature elders and with Mother Earth in order to create a thriving world for all of life. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones, are the ones. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones, are the ones. essence and the gifts that you bring and your passion. What's your unique contribution right now? It might be something different that you have been doing up until this point. So wake deep within your knowing of what you are here to offer, that only you can offer, and begin it today. Imagine, what could you achieve in 99 days of every day working and living and thinking and breathing from your gift, your contribution? Wake deep within, wake our knowing and begin and begin and begin. Wake deep within, wake our knowing and begin and begin and begin. We are the one. We are the ones. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are one. Let's begin together now.
Here we are, waking up together as one. Thank you for helping us come home together and take this journey into peace and positive change. Can feel within each of our hearts arising that call from deep within that guides us to be the ones we've been waiting for. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! See you in your oneness.
Yes, and we hope we will see you in the community action session in the second part of this event in the We Room, as we come together to co-create and perhaps learn to go deeper with the land where we're working with.
Yes, absolutely. And I really encourage people as well. I'm the host of the Listening Field, which you might have said. And so we're hosting listening fields every day in the Eco-Convergence Room. And so we're doing this deep listening into each of the foundations of life and asking them, how can we restore right relationship with you? And we had our first one today, and it was so powerful, so beautiful to really ask directly. So people can find that in the all events of the World Unity Week.org.
And that's a daily morning event every day of World Unity Week. At what time?
It's 9 to 10:30 Eastern, 9 to 10:30 Eastern. And you register from the event. You'll see it on the all events page and get the Zoom link. So once you register, you can come in at any time all week. So yes, everyone welcome.
Thank you, Denlia. Blessings and love to you. And we're now going to get to welcome Dr. Marty Casey, which is so exciting, and ask for some help to bring her onto to our stage here. Thank you, Callum. Dr. Marty Casey is one of the people that I have so much admiration for. Every time she speaks, fully into presence, listen, activate, and co-create. And I want to invite everyone listening to do the same. Dr. Marty is a renowned activist and artist who recently was honored with the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. She's a performance artist, an actress, writer, and director, and a change maker of the highest regard. She founded Ungun Institute to bring power back to those suffering from trauma, and helps all of us come into the center of deep-hearted change together. Welcome, Dr. Marty. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Lisa, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity, for this invite, and really for sharing your platform and allowing this to be today a place of truth. I'm all about healing, but what I do understand and recognize more than anything, that if we don't understand the history and embrace the truth, we will never be able to build and get to that place that we're ultimately trying to arrive to, and that is a place of unity and peace. And so I have today, I have written a piece specifically for today and this platform. And I want to just share that what I'm speaking of, I am, if I'm not about anything else, I am so totally about unity and justice and healing and love for all. But I want to make sure that how we start out is how we end up. And right now, because this has become a national observance and commemoration, I want to make sure we remember the why. Remembering the why is important. So I've written this piece, but Lisa, I have to just share with everybody that you are such a bright light, sister. I love you. I am so grateful for who you are. You shared with me that a good friend of yours, Fatima Mann, had once shared some words that you are not just an ally, that you are also a co-conspirator to peace. And I just want to concur that and say that to everybody, that it doesn't matter who we are, where we're from, what we've been through, and what we look like. We are sisters and brothers by the spirit of love. And Lisa, I am proud to call you a sister. And thank you for being a part of my life.
Oh,
So
thank
this
you, my
piece,
sister.
I know I'm already probably at 4 minutes now, so I'm going to jump right into this.
Go for it. I'm going to jump off the stage and give you the mic.
Thank you so much. This piece is entitled, What Juneteenth Is from My Ancestors. Blacks were liberated from slavery over 157 years ago. We were captured, stolen, and sold over 400 years before from our homeland in beautiful Africa and brought over to this stolen land called America by boats. Our families were divided and forced to work for not even wages that were lower than low, but we worked for free and hung from trees if we didn't agree to do so. Our pay gained us food scraps, back slaps with whips, working in extreme weather conditions of hot temperatures and below. How did we survive? We had no choice but to keep our resilient eyes on the prize so that one day we would be free. Free from the inhumane suffering and cruelty of slavery. Free to live to see the 13th Amendment be adopted as a part of the United States Constitution. Free to see one day in history, the original day of slavery, finally in 2021 become a Remembrance Day resolution. They say we are now free to celebrate, commemorate, and participate in a day of fun. Fun for who? Everyone? No. This day should be exclusively set aside for Black pride, out first to heal and reveal America's racist heart for a culture of people still hurting from deep-rooted scars. This day should be a day of Black culture uniting and all brothers and sisters to stop fighting and killing each other. We can't afford to shed more blood. This day should be created for the masses to lift us up at its highest regard, to thank our ancestors for building this land as we now demand America to right its wrong. This day should be full of free healing resources, food, discounts, opportunities, and access to the truth, to the truth, to the truth. We need to heal and help the Black race come up, because we can never pull up on bootstraps when we never owned any boots. Juneteenth is not the time for other cultures to sell products and benefit financially from our history's trauma and hurt. This is not the day to sit at the table with us to lead. It's the day for others to participate by listening to learn. Hear the stories and affirm the feelings of those who still are expressing their emotions without retaliation. Let this day begin to bridge love for each other, and bridge a better relationship between America's past and our future, so we can collectively heal together and build a better and greater one nation. Thank you.
Thank you. May we listen in solidarity. May we stand in solidarity, but most importantly, may we act in solidarity.
And we act in solidarity when we hear and understand what others have been through. My story, Lisa, may not be your story. My experiences may not be your experiences. However, we do have to allow others to express. And in this moment, for the first time in history, we are being acknowledged and given an opportunity to express. And this is the time for Black culture to stand up, move forward, to take the lead, and for others to walk with us and listen, so we can build a better future in unity and love and honor for all. I thank you for sharing this platform, and I invite, when we speak about being active, I invite those who are tuning in today to come to this exact same room on Wednesday at 7 p.m. to come and be a part of Healing the Divide. Come and ungun hearts, because that's what it's all about. We now have the truth. Let's now do the work. Let's do it together and do it in love. I thank you, sister, and blessings to all. Happy Juneteenth.
Thank you. Happy Juneteenth, and everyone. I'm going to be in that room, and I hope to see you all there. It's going to be so important. Blessings and love.
I see my other sister, Pookie Lee. Hi, Pookie. Love you, and Bob. Thank you. Blessings to all. Bye-bye.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you. It's so wonderful to be here.
I'm so happy to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to give such a joyful welcome and honor to Pookie Lee, who comes from a long line of Hawaiian dancers and shares amazing music with her partner, Bob Baker, a prolific musician and author of many books, including The Power of Affirmation and these dear hearts I call beloved. They are beloved to me. You light up my hearts. And I am so grateful to have you sharing your music, your light, your love, your wisdom, and your change making. And I want to invite those who are listening and experiencing with us to, perhaps you'll want to stand, perhaps you'll want to move, perhaps you'll want to sing and fully engage with this.
You might want to do that. Huh?
Get
You
ready.
might want to do that.
We're bringing the energy in the party.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes we get in these Zoom rooms and things like that, and we don't move all that much. So it's good. We're going to give you the opportunity to move. But, you know, we really wanted to honor today, Juneteenth, you know, because it's such a pivotal point for us to look at in history. And we can see how now how freedom is so important across the world, right? And so I think that Juneteenth brings together the message that, you know, freedom is something that we all want. We all want to be free. We want to be free to be who we are, express our gifts, express our love, free to love who we love, free to be where we are, free to have the viewpoints that we have, free to be who we are in the physical bodies. We want to be free to express ourselves, to express our beauty and our magnificence. And over again throughout history, there have been those times where freedom was restricted and people weren't allowed to express those brilliant aspects of their being, and so for me, it's just like, this is really a moment where we can embrace the freedom that we're all seeking for all of our brothers and sisters all over the world who might be in captivity right now in any way, and so we hope that through the vision of a one world coming together that supports and loves everyone, and that we hold this vision of one family, one global family, where we all have everything that we need in order to be happy and to live fulfilling lives, and that's the day that I know that we are all praying for, right? And this is just another time for us to look back into history and reflect on where we have gone wrong, and how we can make those things right. So it's here to teach us. So, Bob, did you want to share a little?
Just want to say, I think it's great that June 19th falls on day 2 of World Unity Week. Falls on day 2 of the 99 days of peace through unity. So it's a great way to, to be part of this early part of this these
global transformation.
Yeah, exactly.
And the uplifting of humanity, right? Because here's what we're doing. We're bringing the good news, right? This is where the good news is, right? And so we can just share in this moment right now. So, and that we're all responsible too. We're all responsible for making a contribution into this lifetime, right? What is it, the gifts that we're bringing? How is it that we can make this world a better place, right? How can we activate more love? How can we show up and how can we offer our hands to help? How can we become a part of the solution rather than just complaining about the problem? Because I see a lot of the complaining, but the solution, can we get more activated? Now, I am in a community of people that are really activated in solutions, right?
You're in a bubble, right? Yeah.
And that's the reality of it. Is that I can be in a bubble with that. So, but the reality of it is that we all have an integral part that we can contribute to what is rising in humanity right now. And, it's the little things. Mm-hmm. I want to remind you, it's the little things. So, I think it'd be a good time to share a song, because I was thinking, there's 2 songs I want to sing, but in my mind I'm going, we don't have enough time for that, so let's just go for the one.
And I just want to add real quick that so we mentioned this day that's in the future when we're all going to come together in this way, but I think there's stuff that we can each individually and collectively do now.
Yeah.
And so you can start living, being the change, being the love, being the connection that you want to see in the world. Start being that, and more people will be attracted to it.
Okay. And then when we're done singing this song, I have one little thing that I want to do.
All right, this song, Pookie and I wrote a few years ago. That's totally appropriate. Here we go. Ready to dance and
ready,
move?
Ready to dance? Come on, get up off your seat. I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Looking around the world, and what do I see? So many things in a state of need. Pain and suffering all around me. I won't stand by and just let this be, 'cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Everywhere, everyone wants to be free. Some look around and say, it's not me. How can they close their eyes and not see? It all comes down to me. Because I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. 'Cause I, sing it, am responsible. You can do it, sing it. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Again, I, sing it, am responsible. Oh yeah, who are we? Am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. What are we gonna do, Bob? We're gonna leave the world a better place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So I am responsible, and I just want to share this real quick little thing with you, just fast. Okay, Bob, this is totally off. This wasn't planned, but this is a way that you can lift the vibration of the planet all over the world, and it's with a smile. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. So here we go. I'm going to do the chorus. When I smile at you, I tell you I love you. I may not even know you, but I know that I love you. And if you smile too, you say that you love me. You say you love me too. Oh, this love. Oh, this love. Oh, this love is smiling at you. Oh, this love. Oh, this love. Oh, this love. Say you love me too when I smile at you. We can transform the whole world with your smile. You can do it.
Something that simple.
Yeah, that's
powerful.
simple. All right.
And we are that glow, that smile, that love right now. We can feel it changing. We can feel it in ourselves and our hearts and our bodies and our beings as we move together. I was singing along with you, and this moment where we come together into that responsibility, we remember how able we are and link up our unified field and tap into the nourishment of that energy, and it rises up in us. So each one of us steps forth in that power with, and that power of love. Blessed be. Thank you so much, beautiful beings.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. It's been great.
Been great to be here. Lisa, you do such amazing work. We're so happy to be a part of this. Thank you for the invitation. Really honored to be here with you. You're such an amazing woman, and such a big vision of how to feed the world. She's got it.
Blessings. Thank you. We can do this together. It's what's normal. The vast majority of our ancestral lineage, we know how to care for each other in the earth. This is what's normal. We are coming home together. Thank you for being my family. I love you. I look forward to this journey together.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, and next we get to welcome a very dear friend of mine who's been part of my life for a long time. And Abigail Lewis is headed into the room. She was the International Director of Earth Dance, and now has launched a beautiful nonprofit called Golden Rule Reentry. Whenever I think of Abby, I see this amazing golden light, this shining heart light. It is so appropriate how you named your new nonprofit. And I want to welcome you and thank you so much for being here and for also helping us launch EMA. Abby's been a huge part of initiating the Eco-Conscious Music Alliance and growing this vision. Welcome, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I was struggling with my technology for a second.
It's like that sometimes.
I know you know.
I do. Well, we get to drop in today. Abby is going to be sharing with us about her work as well as talking about Eco-Conscious Music Alliance. We're going to be connecting now and then towards the end of our concert as well. We have more to share with you. So Abby, I want to invite you to share whatever's in your heart as we're coming together to co-create positive change, uplifting through music, and growing community sustainability projects together. And certainly yours is a wonderful example. I hope you'll also tell us about that.
Thanks, Lisa. Well, I'm really proud of EMA and the work that you're doing, because I think in these dark times, what did they say? The brighter the light, the longer the shadow. And really, it's where we put our attention. And I think bringing people together the way that EMA does, and with these uplifting concerts, I think it's really important work. And networking together national organizations, or not national organizations, but organizations nationally that are doing positive work is also a really cool and important idea. I'm a big believer in creating a resonant field. And at Earth Dance, we did the synchronized prayer for peace. And I just think that kind of thing is really important, because there's real power in that. Yeah, and just a little bit about Golden Rule. I started it in 2020. We work with, we're trauma informed and community based. We work with people who are coming out of prison. And we do that through community engagement. And that's why I called it Golden Rule, is because we want to help shift the lens that how people view people who have been incarcerated, and understand the role of trauma in their lives, not as an excuse for their behavior, but as a way of understanding more deeply, why people have the challenges that they do. Because I can tell you, there's nothing more beautiful than seeing someone cross that hurdle and overcoming their traumas and feeling fulfilled and being able to give back.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing your vision forth of what's in your heart and how can you bring it into reality. So it's not only a beautiful idea and a wave of caring, but an impulse that comes into the world and has form and fruition and really impacts people's lives in such a positive way. The Eco-Conscious Music Alliance is all about supporting people to bring that vision in, whether that's bringing food to a neighbor, or growing food with your community, or planting trees, supporting social justice, supporting well-being for the people and the planet. Is there anything any recommendation, any wisdom nuggets that you'd like to drop for the people who go, well, I care about this thing, but I don't know if I could make a difference?
Right. No, I'm glad you asked that question in particular, because I'm in my 50s now, and I've always wanted to work with people that were in prison or incarcerated, but I think it took getting a little bit older to realize, to have that confidence to do this. And so I just kind of wish I could have had a conversation with, the 20-year-old me, who was full of energy, had more energy for sure. That, if you want to create something, if you want to create a difference in the world, you don't have to be an expert in anything, really. You just have to really be mindful and consistent and persistent, and surround yourself with people. If you don't have a strength in a certain area, you find someone to collaborate with who can bring that to the table. You don't have to do everything. So, I just want to say, starting a nonprofit is hard work. You can do good work without starting a nonprofit. And I think EMA is a great opportunity to network in what you want to bring to the table, and let them help you connect the dots, and really bring what you have to bring. Don't not bring what you have to the world, because the world needs you right now. Don't you think?
Yes. Yes. And I think we're rising up together. We feel so deeply right now. Anything else has just been stripped away, and we feel fully, and our hearts are waking up. And as you know, as we come together now and tap into that resonant field to consciously co-create the resonant field of unity and well-being, the collective genius arises
Absolutely.
in us, activates our own potency, and we're fully in union with the radiance that we were born to embody. I'm so grateful to be on this journey together, to do this work, and to celebrate it on days like today as well. I want to remind folks who might not be aware, this event is 2 sections. The first part is our live stream broadcasting out to you out there, everyone coming together. And the second part welcomes you in, where we get to have a Zoom conversation together, a participatory event, which will be at 3:30 Eastern time. And you can come on in and talk about your projects, or learn about how to create a project, or just feel into that resonant field of what is emerging as we truly wake up to our highest hearts together. And the registration is on ema.earth, ema.earth. And we're going to show a brief video now about Ema, and then Abby and I will be back a little later on to share with you. I love you, Abby. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for being here.
One earth, and that's beautiful, and we can do so many positive things with that, and it's so powerful.
The Eco-Conscious Music Alliance mobilizes positive change through music.
This movement that is taking climate action, fostering sustainability, and raising awareness.
Pandemic response and online concerts.
Supporting communities, diversity, sustainability, and above all, Mother Earth.
Because it just feels like we're all so dedicated to this change, and music is such an important part of it.
Growing food and growing a revolution. So if you'd like to join us, please head over to ema.earth. We welcome you with open arms.
Truly, truly welcoming and uniting together. The Eco-Conscious Music Alliance is here to help you grow community in your local community and as part of a global community, because already we are family together. We are one. I want to invite our next amazing musician, Ryan Marquez. He is a keyboarder, producer, songwriter, arranger, and vocalist who draws inspiration from blues, jazz, and hip hop. And he has done amazing work to help his community come together and to share his music as a catalyst of positive change. And our lovely Pookie Lee, who y'all heard from earlier, introduced us. And I was so excited to get to meet you, Ryan, and your music. And I'm going to just clear on out of the stage and let you jump right in.
Excellent. Thank you so much. In the name of love and in the name of unity, it is so great to be here. Wherever you are, beautiful people in the space-time continuum, wish you love, wish you peace. This is a song that I wrote, inspired by my 7-year-old art buddy. It's called Black Rainbows. And it's about the idea that no matter what, going to realize and manifest the dreams that you believe truth in your heart. It goes like this. Born from the ether, you awaken. Material world trapped in dense vibration. Saw but rarely found. Looked up while kicked down. We live and die by the words that we can't pronounce. The look in our eyes, a bold statement. They counted us out, but we came up the comeback. Now we hunting fame, seeking placement, till they put our star in the sidewalk pavement. Black rainbows, black rainbows. It's a true mystery, beyond periphery. All God's creatures rejoice in a symphony. To bask in the moonlight, If it's our time, we gon' do it right. Tomorrow never knows what radiance. We'll get lost in the haziness, but love each other through the craziness. You know this love bug is contagious. Sing black rainbows. Wherever you are, sing it with me. Black rainbows. We're chasing our dreams out here. Togetherness. Black rainbows. For one world, one love, one earth. Black rainbows. Only seen at night, colors beyond sight, just beyond dancing moonlight. A secret revealed, a vision concealed. Is it even real? Sing it with me for unity. Black rainbows. Celebrate togetherness. Black rainbows. It's time to make a difference. Now, black rainbows. Black rainbows. Clap your hands in the name of love if you're thankful for something. Just shout to the idea that unconditional love can bring us together and heal our planet. It's black rainbows. This next one is a sing-along too. Because when we sing together and put our voices with intention, we create powerful awareness, awakening within ourselves, within our sound space, within our communities, within our environments. So let us all connect. This is a song I wrote about the idea of the transcendental nature of time. The hook goes like this. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. Sing it with me now. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. And when you lose your mind, just look up to the sky. Tragic times, immortalized, infamous hate crimes, politicians lying. Who started the virus? Enough limerence with infinite darkness. The world suffered enough brokenheartedness. Two wrongs don't make a right. What's left is emptiness inside. Our suspiration is saturated with existentialism. To be or not, the question. Astral projection to a new dimension. Beyond the realms of physical position. Where rainbows beam infinite elation. And children's dreams have no limitation. The nefarious ways of the world. Blamed on an apple-biting girl for listening to a lizard. Now isn't that absurd? Enough in the name of Saint Unity. Let's make radical changes, most definitely. It's our intrinsic destiny to be, sing, whatever and ever, forever, amen. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. And when you lose your mind, just look up to the sky, sing, whatever and ever, forever, amen. It sounds beautiful. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. I can hear you in my heart. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. globally televised. Ruin, chaos, and demise is the cost of a life ever ours to price. Extroverted alienation, frostbitten hearts of hatred. We stand a divided nation, left to die of spiritual starvation. Religions come and go, but few people really know. It's matters of transcendental that push beyond the physical, forever immortalized by love held in third eyes, for the oneness of all time to transcend religious ties. Heaven on the horizon, hell always demising, singularity enlightened, infinitely realizing that every song has a season, each culture a reason, an infinite beacon for whatever is needed, unique to each region, to save every heathen from evil and demons and selfish believing. A message of freedom, incumbent and in self and in dreamland. Pay attention to sleeping and symbolical meanings of filling the gaps and pick up the pieces. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. Sing it with me, connect. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. And when you lose your mind, just look up to the sky, sing. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. Whatever and ever, forever, amen. In the name of unity, whatever, forever, forever, amen. And when you lose your mind, just look up to the sky.
Gorgeous. Thank you. And we do. And we look up to the sky and we feel our connection, and we look to the earth and we embody that connection whole. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope to see you in the community action session. We're going to get to talk more about projects and causes dear to you. And I'm so grateful that you could come in and share this music. And we will be in deeper conversation with you and with everyone in the community action session, which if y'all aren't registered yet, it's ema.earth. And I'm going to keep it moving here because we're running
Thanks,
late,
Lisa.
but our hearts are full. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Love.
Much love. Well, next, y'all, I am very, very profoundly honored to be able to introduce to you Auntie Connie Jo Kirk. She is one of my heroes, and she is not only a renowned singer and songwriter who for over 50 years has used her talents in arts and as a small business owner and community leader to found nonprofits and create incredible humanitarian work in Austin, in Africa, around the world. She even has a day named for her here in Austin, Texas. And I want to invite you all to whatever you're doing, get ready to pay attention. We're going to start out by hearing a clip of some of her music. And then we're going to just listen up. I'm going to get out of the room quick so we can have plenty of time to hear from you, Auntie Connie. Welcome.
I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Free now. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free from your spell.
Oh, welcome, Auntie Connie, bring you in on the stage here. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you just fine. I'm so grateful to see you and your beautiful smile. Thank you for being
Wow.
here.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. I am so honored to be on this program, meeting so many wonderful people that we have in common, you know, world efforts to bring so many beautiful people together. And this is very important in a time with massive gun shootings and hate crimes and invasions of Ukraine and starving people in Africa and South America and people not getting along. We've got to get along. We've got to reach out to all over the world, to all diverse areas, and show that people can love each other for whom they are, not because of their color or genre or gender or whatever. We have got to unite to save Mother Earth. Because if we don't, and the wars keep coming, we all are going to be doomed. And this is something that we have to take serious.
Yes, and I'm gonna step out of the room so people can just see your face, but I'm here listening and with you because I want to make sure that people can focus on you.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you, Lisa. Well, I'm Connie Jo Kirk. I was born and raised in Austin and into a civil rights family, and I just turned 74 last week, and I'm a walking miracle, and I've been blessed in so many ways to do the work of God, and always getting involved in serving the people, the poor, the unfortunate, the lost, the misfits, any kind of people who need help, who cannot help themselves. And so that is what I'm into, and surviving. And I have several sustainable programs that I'm involved in. And one of them is going to Africa in September to speak with prime ministers about building food domes with hydroponic vegetables. You could grow 365 days a year on vertical trays, suspended trays, and feed thousands of people. And I also have property outside of Maine that I inherited, that I want to build affordable homes for low-income people, a village with a food dome, amphitheater to have indigenous festivals, and holistic clinic, and evacuee center, for all purpose. It's all about being prepared for global warming. So wake up, people, wake up. It's not gonna go away. We messed this earth up and now we have to fix it. And so I'm trying to do my part. I hope you're gonna do yours. And my part is to love everybody, to be kind, to be loving. If you fall out with somebody, my motto is if you can forgive them 5 minutes afterwards, then your soul is set free. Or at all times, you'll be flying. So I fly a lot because I don't hinder my body, hating anybody. I don't hold back on doing what I'm supposed to do, that God wants me to do. I don't hesitate. I enjoy loving people. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy hanging out with homeless people, and I cook for a lot of people. I feed everybody and his mama if I can, and I love animals. And so just trying to be decent, to live a good life, to be decent. You know, when people run to you, when they see you and they run to you instead of running from you, that says a lot about your character. If they're running from you, then you need to change your ways. You need to get with the program. You need to get to a higher spiritual level. We have got to repair Mother Earth. And love conquers all. It gives us understanding. It gives us unity. It gives you peace. It balances you. It makes you a better person. Yes, I love to sing. That was me singing with B.B. King players. After he died, we brought them down here for a Nasaru benefit show. Well, we ended up spending most of our money on it, but baby, you can see we had a good time. It was worth it. So I've been singing all of my life since elementary, and I've had 16 surgeries, and I'm a walking miracle. I've been paralyzed. I've been through a windshield. I've had pneumonia 3 times, flu 17 times. I'm legally deaf from scarlet fever when I was a child. I was a deaf mute for 2 years until I was born in segregation, and until my parents could find a white doctor that would operate on a Black child to recover most of my hearing. I was a mute, and I learned to cook, and I hung out in the kitchen with my mother. I couldn't go outside to play. We had wild animals. Austin was still undeveloped back then, but I marched in civil rights marches, and I won a lot of singing competitions. I could have gone pro, but I chose not to whore my way up the ladder. I'm an artist. I do all kinds of stuff, and I have a barbecue sauce business that I created so that I could sponsor my humanitarian work. And we're coming out with a new label after July. My barbecue sauce is called Connie Joe's, J-O''S. There is no E in the Joe. The E is for men. That's for men. Female, J-O. And I have prize-winning barbecue sauce I want you to know. Mango Spitfire, set your butt on fire, yeah. And it's delicious. It's not that spicy, but it's really nice. I've gotten 5-star ratings from the food critics. And I just recently won 2 awards from Austin Food and Wine Alliance. You know, getting that CRS. Don't ask me. But God is good. God is good. I'm here with you. I must be doing something right to be in front of you beautiful people. And I hope to see you again. And so let's get together and make some beautiful things happen in the world together.
Yes, together. Thank you. And I want to really encourage people to support Auntie Connie's work. She's doing incredible things, Tara, for those experiencing hunger and poverty in Africa and in Texas. We're putting into the chat, you'll see the GoFundMe, but Auntie Connie, do you want to just say, is there a website that you'd like to send people to?
Oh, you caught me off guard. I'm not looking at it in front of me.
That's okay. Well, we've got it in the
I thought you have the link. I thought I gave you the link.
Our crew is speaking it, and they'll put it all in links.
Okay.
So, and y'all can come to our page, and then also at ema.earth, you can register to come into the community action session where we're going to be talking more about these projects, everybody, and how we can work together. We met Auntie Connie being able to plant food from Ema's Foster a Garden project. And we were told, you need to go and meet and serve this woman. She is a mentor to so many. And I am so grateful to know you and to love you and to be growing community together. Thank you so much, Auntie.
It's a blessing to love you too, Lisa. You're precious, you and Evelyn. And when I was younger, I used to cook large pots of chili beans and bake about 6 pans of cornbread, load up my pots in the back of my trunk, and take my cornbread and just go through the streets of Oakland and Austin and feed the homeless. And boy, did I have a ball. They would dance and we'd sing and just unite. And it's not, I'm telling you, if you have a chance, and I'm gonna hurry up and shut up, when you wake up in the morning, when you step outside, learn to be kind, say something nice to somebody who deserves it. You might be saving somebody's life. I've sung songs on the stage and somebody was in the audience on their way to the Golden Gate Bridge to jump off of it. And my voice lured them into this club where I was singing in the early 80s. And I became friends with that person. And 5 years later, that person became a great, successful business person. They were going to kill themselves over a love loss. So you have to seek the opportunity to be kind to somebody, because as you give, you will receive.
Truly. And music gives us hope, gives us connection.
It does.
Momentum. And we have a treat coming up next from Amsterdam. A gentleman who I met in San Francisco decades ago is going to be sharing some music with us that I think you will particularly enjoy. Auntie Connie, I want to thank you, bless you. I look forward to seeing you and hugging you really soon. I'm so glad that you could be on today, and we're gonna keep it rolling with the support for you and your work. We're just getting started.
All right.
Yes. And we're going to introduce next Dennis Thompson, who is joining us from Amsterdam. And he takes his inspiration from jazz and African music. He is a musician, conductor, teacher, gardener, change maker, and artist. I am going to get right off the stage so you can jump right in, because I know we're running a little tight on time. Dennis, thank you for being here today. It is so lovely to see you. Oh, we can't, you're muted still. There you go. Can't hear you yet. I still see your mute button.
Yes, now you can hear me, yeah? Hello?
Yeah, I could hear you for a moment. Try again.
Hello, hello, hello.
There we go. All right. Welcome. And I'm going to jump right off so you can jump right in.
Okay.
Thank you
Well,
for
I'll just
being
say,
here.
First, totally thanks for having me. That's really, really fun. Yeah, we met years ago in the Bay Area, and it's really nice to see that you're doing nice work at grassroots levels for communities. When I was back in California, yeah, that was grassroots and political work and work with people in my community was a normal part of my life. But now I'm kind of more in the. I joined the rat race for a while as I had to raise my family here in Europe, and things were different. So it was nice to be invited in to support grassroots work instead of depending on governments and others to make things happen for us. Yeah, we need to do that. So I'm really happy to be able to add my 2 cents for this nice cause, Lisa. Thanks. We're running behind schedule, so I'm just going to play one song of mine. This is a song called Doubts or Decisions. It's a song about just growing older and wondering if the things you, reflecting on the things you've learned in life. So I hope maybe this song can say something to some listeners. Thanks. just a short little version. Normally that's for jazz trio or larger ensemble, but just thought I'd share given the opportunity to do so. Thanks, Lisa.
Oh, thank you. That was just gorgeous. And we look forward to seeing you in the community action session where we'll get to talk more and connect deeper. Thank you for that. Such sweet nectar, that music. Thank you so much. And I'm going, thank you. We'll see you really soon. For those who haven't registered yet, you can sign up to join us in the Zoom room to have a conversation about creating community sustainability projects wherever you live. And EMA helps people create community sustainability with all different projects, but one of our flagship projects is our Foster a Garden program, where we help people to start trays of plants and food and herbs for their community, take them home and water them, nourish them, nurture them, and then bring them back to community serving gardens. And we're going to be showing an amazing little slideshow on that and encouraging people to receive support, because we have so many seeds to send out and share with you. But before we close out, I am just thrilled to invite Janice Hall to join us. She is someone who I have tremendous admiration and respect for. Janice is the president and founder of Natural Network International. She has been really a founder of the natural wellness industry and a major change maker in climate solutions and bringing the arts like film through to create positive change. And I could say so much more, but we're running a little late. So I'm going to pass Janice the mic with my tremendous love and gratitude. Welcome, Janice. And you'll need to unmute and go ahead and jump right in.
All right. Well, I paid her a lot to say that. And it's a mutual admiration society. So since we're running late, I want to be brief. My last name is Hall, and many of my Indigenous friends call me the hallway. So I'm just here to serve. I'm a weaver. I connect people together. I don't do anything special myself. I just see talent and promote it. And I'm very passionate about in building intergenerational movements right now. And tonight we are going to screen the Revolution Generation, which was released in theaters on Earth Day, just a couple of limited theaters. So it's a pretty new release. And it's a subject that I'm really passionate about, because I think the baby boomer generation was a large activist generation, as was I, and many of them and got either lazy, complacent, or they're disappointed because things didn't work out. And millennials have outpaced the baby boomer generation in numbers. And this movie, to me, really captures the essence of so many of the young change makers. It's fast paced. It's and it's an exploration of the world changing activism from really the largest, most diverse and inspiring youth generation in history. So millennials and Gen Alpha faced really stark realities, and their realities and their actions are really trauma informed from 9/11 and the gun shootings and all kinds of things, climate change. So they're becoming more socially conscious. They're fighting for causes that affect themselves, their future, and everyone on the globe. So this movie was made by Josh and Rebecca Tickell, who did Kiss the Ground, the amazing movie on regenerative agriculture, saving the planet, saving the farmers, saving our food. And it's got some great young actors. Well, they're not acting. This is their real life. Shailene Woodley, Michelle Rodriguez. She is the narrator. Scott Martinez, we hope that he'll join us tonight. He is on tour, and so he's going to pop in between traveling, we hope, as well as Chip Cummins, the founder of the American Renewable Energy Institute, who may be bringing Shea Bastida, and Lisa has invited some of her really dynamic young movers and shakers. So we'll have an intergenerational panel. It's a screen. We'll intro, screen at a little after 7, and it's an hour and 20 minutes. And then the panel, we have the room till 10. So let's get on it and let's build some co-creative alliances between generations. Okay.
Janice, I'm here in the room. It's me. It's John. Lisa Boyd, what a great offering. It's so good to see the two of you together.
Yeah.
And bravo, Janice. Really, you are such a support for so many folks doing important work and bringing the intergenerational dialogue around. And that film, Kiss the Ground, got me in summer composting here.
Yeah, I can show that this week too. But anyway, can we
Fabulous,
show the
fabulous.
trailer
Thank you
real
both.
quick? Do you
No.
have the trailer set up?
Well, I'm concerned about the live stream because this was supposed to end, right? If I got it right.
Oh.
Yeah,
This has been amazing. How much more time do you need?
We are just grateful to have been here. We know we're at time, and we're going to show in the community action session, which is going to be happening right now in the World Convergence Room. We're going to show this we're going to show the trailer for Revolution Generation over there and invite people to come join us, and let's talk about community activism and change making. Let's get together. So we want to give huge gratitude to World Unity Week, to Unity Earth, to John.
Absolutely.
And Callum and everyone, and Evelyn, everyone who's been bringing this event together. Let's come on into a conversation together now in Zoom, and we will see you there. Blessings and love to all. John, thank you so much.
Is there a link?
Wait. So hold on, Lisa. I want to just take a moment. Wait a minute. Hold on. We don't have to rush that.
Okay, good. Thank
So
you.
there's this alliance that we're all a part of, right? That's what Sign is, and you are, and Janice is. So everyone's been making this possible by sharing all this amazing content that's being produced. So thank you for that. And we've really come to a new place in all this to see how easily we can get informed and stay connected. So I don't know, if you've had a chance to look, but it's there for us to see easy ways to navigate around. That's what I was showing when you were talking about the amazing film you've got coming up here. I want everyone to know how easy it is now to add these to your own calendar and get, you can go online and people can see the events that are happening and move through these rooms and meet up with each other. And that seems to be what the world is calling for right now. We need to relate in new ways. And Lisa, thank you for all your dedication and your work and the tremendous alliance that you've built. This is like an alliance of alliances. That's what's happening here. And that's the vision that we all hold for Sign, is that it's for all of us. It benefits all of us together. And Janice, like I said again, you're just unbelievable. You are a gift. And thank you for caring so much. So I just want to stop the live stream. That was the key thing, because there's something else about to start.